are the patterns of our behavioral interactions. So, for example, you have a friend, then the fact that you know her, then you can easily tell what are the attributes that she has or what are the traits that she has. So, because according to David Parnell, that people skills are the various attributes. So, if you know your friend, or if you know someone who has a good personality, that means that someone is a likable one. Because according to David, that people's skills are also defined by a good personality. Next, please. So everybody read.
Terry Hawkins. She is simply what for work, a career site for women agrees. She says, people skills come down to how people interact with each other, from a verbal and non-verbal perspective. They are non-typical in nature. When we think of people skills, words such as personality, empathy, and tonality come to mind.
So according to Terry Hackett, she is a chief executive of What's for Work, a career site for women. So she agrees that people skills fall into how you interact with other people using a verbal or non-verbal perspective. So when we say verbal, we are going to utter the words, or we are going to speak out the words and communicating with other people. So for example, in a classroom situation in which you have a classmate that having a difficulties or having a problem by just looking at her. So what will you do? You will going to ask her if she is okay, or what are her problems. So by that, you are using a verbal perspective in which you are talking to her. You are talking to her. So that is a verbal perspective, because according to Terry Hackett, that people skills can also show empathy towards someone. So now let's talk about what is non-verbal. So when we say non-verbal, it is our gestures. For example, to those people who, ano ba tawag doon? Yung mga pepe, hindi kasi sila nakakapagsalita, di ba? In which their communication is gumagamit sila ng mga gestures, just like the hand gestures, in which they will interact, or that is their way and talking to other people and communicating with other people. So people skills typically fall into three sets of abilities, which is the first is personal effectiveness skills. Everybody read.
The ability to demonstrate respect, dignity, and integrity in interpersonal relationships, and to demonstrate positive personal coping and wellness strategies.
So in these skills, it refers to how you present yourself to other people. In these skills, you need to have the confidence. So you should understand your qualification and make smart decisions guided by rather than emotion. For example, you want to achieve something, or you are aiming something. Just like for us, we students, gusto natin makapagtapos ng pag-aaral. But before that, knowing that if you want to achieve something, marami pa tayong napagdadaanan ng mga problema or mga trials, because it's not easy to, if you want to achieve something easily, you need to work hard for it. So, yes, just like what I said, you want to achieve something. So, in this, if you have this personal effectiveness skills, then you are persistent enough to aim that goal, no matter how difficult it is, or no matter how you don't let any problem get in your way. Instead, you make a smart decision guided by rather than emotion. You think of alternative or solutions on how to solve the trials or problems that you are facing. So next. So interaction skills are the foundation of two-way communication. So from the name itself, interaction. So you are interacting with them, just like what I did here. This time I am talking to you, and yes, that is an interaction skill. So number three is intercession skills. Everybody read.
Similar to interaction skills, but they specifically apply to situations where people involved have interests or perspectives that are at odds with each other.
So in this skills, this is similar to the interaction skills, in which you are also interacting with other people, but when interacting with other people, you two, the two of you have different perspective. For example, in debate situation, each of you has a different idea on what would be the best fit to that problem. So that's it. That's it. You are interacting, but you have different interests or perspectives. So now, let's move on to the 20 people skills and attributes that you will need to succeed. So everybody read the 1 to 5.
The ability to relate to others, strong communication skills, patience with others, the ability to trust others, knowing how and when to show empathy.
So the ability to relate to others, especially as a literature teacher, we must we must know our students, what are their backgrounds. Especially if sabi nga kanina, what if ang bata ay meron lang pinagdadaanan, so kinakailangan mo alamin kung ano ang pinagdadaanan nila, at you should also relate to others, because having a ability to relate to others means that you respect their situation, you know what they are going through, or the feeling that they are going through. The next is strong communication skills. So having these skills is very important, because you have the ability to get along with others, because having a strong communication skills is very helpful, especially in a group activity. Are you all listening?
Yes.
Especially in a group activity in which meron kasing mga members na ang iba hindi nag-share ng kanilang thoughts or idea, because nahihiya sila, wala silang courage to speak their ideas. So having a strong communication skills can really help us to share our ideas, because unfair naman dun sa iba na walang hindi sila nakakapag-share. Kaya for you, if you don't have these skills, you should work out on this, because it is very essential. So number 3 is patience with others. So I think this is very difficult for other people, especially to those impatient, to those people who have a low temper, diba? Especially in for example, in a workplace. In a sales lady. So as a sales lady, you should have a long patience towards your customer, because there is a possibility, or it can cause you damage if you will fight back to your customer. Kasi hindi naman napipigilan na meron talagang mga customer na mga arrogante at mga bandita. So kinakailangan na meron kang pasensya sa kanila, kasi it might be cost you a damage in which the manager might fire you, so you don't have work if the manager will fire you. So that's it. Patience with others is very important. So the ability to trust others. So in a workplace, there are people that start in a low position, di ba? na-promote nila if nakikita ng may-ari ng kumpanya or ano bang trabaho na trustworthy ang isang tao. So in that way, if you are being a trustworthy person, then you can be successful someday because people will trust you. So that's it. Knowing how and when show empathy. So let's imagine putting ourselves to someone else's position and feeling what they are feeling. For example, someone who lost her loved one. So knowing that that situation is very sad, then you should show empathy to that. You must feel what if ako ang nasa position niya. So, kinakailangan you will put yourself in other positions so you can feel what they are going through. Everybody read 6 to 10.
Active listening skills, genuine interest in others, flexibility, good judgment, the ability to persuade others.
So active listening skills. When we say active, you are just listening without interruption. For example, someone share their problems with you. So you will just listen to them and without interruption, you will not going to interrupt them. Instead, you are going to listen to them and take time to respond to what they are sharing to you. The next is genuine interest in others. Of course, and communicating with other people or interacting with other people, you should show interest or you should show your sincerity in interacting with other people because it's very, hindi naman talaga maganda yung nakikipag-usap ang tao sa iyo tapos sa loob mo naman hindi ka pala sincere na nakikipag-usap sa kanya. So number 8 is flexibility. So when we talk about flexibility, especially in problem, we should have no matter what problem that we are going through, we should be flexible enough to solve that kind of problem. So not just only in problem, but in other circumstances, we should be flexible. And good judgment. So good judgment, it is you are interacting with other people, but you are not depending on your decision. You should make a best decision rather than relying on your own opinion. So you should know what are the facts of that issue. So you need to investigate what are the facts rather than you rely on your opinion. So that's it. The number 10 is the ability to persuade others. So if you have this kind of ability, it can really help you, especially if you can persuade others to listen to your thoughts, ideas, or other your opinions. Okay, everybody read.
Negotiation skills, the ability to keep an open mind, a great sense of humor, knowing your audience, honesty, awareness of body language, proactive problem solving, leadership skills, good manners, the ability to be supportive and motivate others.
So negotiation. So it is a process or it is an agreement without while avoiding an argument. So number 12 is the ability to keep an open mind. If you are a open mind, if you someone who has a open mind, then you are a approachable one and easier to work with. Then a great sense of humor. So in any problem, you should not pressure yourself. Instead, you should sometimes relax and um, uh, we must try to enjoy what are we working. So that's it. So next is knowing your own. So in interacting with other people or in communicating with other people, kinakailangan muna natin but bansay-bansayin. Kinakailangan muna natin tingnan if that person is close with you or not, because if you are talking to someone that is stranger, then you should talk to her or him in a formal way. So that's it, knowing your own. This is honesty. So there's a saying that honesty is the best policy. So yes, honesty is the best policy. It's better to be honest than be a liar. So 16, awareness of body language. This is sometimes became an issue because those who are insensitive, meron kasi yung iba, hindi nila minimize yung mga body language nila na nakakapag-cause na hindi maganda sa ibang tao. So, yan. So, number 17, proactive problem solving. So, Mr. Guatan said earlier that in any circumstances or any problem, you should be flexible or active and solving the trials that you are facing. Then, leadership skills. You should have the ability to be a leader. You should not always dependent to other people. Instead, you should You should have the ability to stand on your own. So 19, good manners. We know this one, good manners. Yes, having a good people skills. That's it. Then the last one is the ability to be supportive and motivate others. So this ability, you should not be selfish. You should also support other people and motivate other people. If may narating ang iba sa'yo, huwag mong down. Kinakailangan supportahan mo sila at i-motivate pa. Not just